could you justify putting them in the game?
Oh, so Gold Lanterns draw their power from their members' unfathomable happiness and joy.
Sounds like a healer. Or, yeah, it definitely sounds like a healer then.
Yeah, the Gold Lantern. So this is brand new, but Quorum Wrath was new and they introduced him to the game, so that may be possible.
Nemo, I'm in the stabilizer mission with someone from Select Few.
Get out. Just get out. He's gonna kick you. He's gonna kick you. Just get out.
I'm not doing enough burning here. You're right. Yep. He kicked me. Damn it.
It took too long.
Yep.
Too much stuff to do, man. Legion.
That's right, bro. This is awesome.
Too much
That's what
stuff
it's
to
supposed
do.
to be.
Too much stuff to do for
I have
you.
to run my alerts so I can get that seed. Bounties because I need crystals and mark. Damn, dude, I don't have time.
Too much for you. I have nothing to do really.
Excuse me?
I have nothing
Yeah,
to
he has
do.
so,
You have nothing
he has
to
so
do?
much to do.
What the hell? You have
Yeah,
everything?
so much
I have
to do,
nothing
bro.
to do.
He has so much to do right now, bro.
You still have
Besides so
to-
many skill points he needs to get.
You still have to do
That's
the
so many
feats.
skills.
Listen,
It's only for a month to get those feats for the new raid
yeah,
So many
I'll get
skill
them when I
points
get
in
them.
next year.
I don't need to do
I was
them.
able to get a bunch while
I
we were
want to
in
do
there,
them.
but...
Oh yeah, the ones that you have to kill the ads. Yeah, I did that too.
Mm-hmm.
I was there freaking 6 hours the first day. I got
Hey, listen, I was right there with you. Right there with you getting these mechanics. I mean, we haven't had raids with this many mechanics. It's crazy. I think they're testing
Come on,
us
man.
to see how we like
I've
it.
got 515 skill points.
That's cute.
All right.
That's really cute.
Yep, and I'm catching up slowly but surely. I'm gonna
Never. Never. Ever. Oh, man. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do my Centennial Collapse. And then that's it. Let's see.
Unknown error. No longer detected.
Thank you for
Yeah, man, I finally, the Tumbling Master is finally working for me. I love this thing, man. You cover so much ground. It's so stupid. Love it.
You know,
Thanks for chaperoning.
I wouldn't mind if they did this every once in a while. I would like to have content where there's no new gear.
That was the old way. You got tiered content, and then you got tier 2.5. And the 2.5 tiered gear was not better, except for the jewelry, the rings and the weapon. That was it. The gear wasn't better.
Yep.
Hey, I got a good one for you. In a fair fight, not using the abilities to weaken each other, the disadvantages, like no using magic or kryptonite against Superman, and not using fire against Martian Manhunter, who would win in a fair fight?
Between who?
Superman and Martian Manhunter.
I mean, ultimately, you're still gonna come down to Superman, but Martian Manhunter can hold his own pretty decently.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't use what weakens them, can Superman use his heat vision?
But that's my point. Like, there's no way. Ultimately, Martian Manhunter would still die. Like, he's no way. Okay.
Even in a physical, all-out, just brawl, only punches.
I think eventually Superman, and again, you also have to ask yourself which version of Superman are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm saying current Superman, current Martian Manhunter.
It'll be interesting, to say the least. It would be.
I'd say let's compare them with their strongest forms, but the thing is, Superman Prime 1,000,000 I think is way too OP'd, and I don't think there is a version of Martian Manhunter that's that powerful. So that wouldn't even be a.
He asked you the question because he was going to answer it himself. He didn't care what you were going to respond.
I mean, he doesn't have to.
He set you
I
up.
mean, I honestly think Martian Manhunter would have a pretty strong coming. I mean, especially if you're not allowed to use something of their weaknesses. I mean, magic's out of play, fire's out of play. Of course, kryptonite's out of play. So I mean, you're talking about two of the strongest DC superheroes.
Right. You are. I just think it's all a matter of, who you're talking about. Things change. It all depends.
I mean, there was a funny one where they had a matchup between Wolverine and Batman. I'm like, there's no comparison. Wolverine can't get killed, and Batman's not willing to cross that line to do whatever he would do whatever it would take, but I don't think he would kill. At least he shouldn't. And there may be a version of Batman that would kill. I mean, Batman did have a gun at one point in his comic book history.
Wait, they changed this. They changed this slightly.
The Seahawks have one quarter left to try to win this game.
I mean, Marvel character that you would match Batman up to could be Iron Man, but I don't know if that would be a fair match either. If you were matching a one-on-one battle with DC and Marvel characters, and you were matching them based on who and what they are, you would match Batman with maybe Iron Man, which that would be a good fight.
No.
But I'd go with Hawkeye. I don't know if
no way. Nope. Iron Man would lose to Batman. Sorry.
I mean, in their perspective universe, they're the same. In their role's the same role, basically. And even you would have to admit they'd have a pretty fair match. Who I wouldn't match, which they've done in the comic book, is Superman and Spider-Man. There's no fight. I'm sorry. The comics make it interesting, but based on power levels, Spider-Man's lost. I'm not even sure if the Hulk would be a fair comparison.
Oh boy.
I mean, that would be like Zero striking me. And I'm not talking characters in the game, I'm talking us.
The anti-monitor already attacked. The resistance is made up of regular people like me. Together we can stand. The Paradox demons are attacking.
Don't laugh at that.
I can help you stop.
Don't entertain this foolishness.
We have to work together.
But you still are left with the same question about Zero
What's that?
Strike.
Which is what?
You're still left with the same question about Zero Strike.
What's that?
Is he
What's
even
that
what?
question? I was waiting for you to say it.
I mean, hey, I am curious since I brought it up. How tall are you, Zero?
Oh man,
You don't want to
Tall
know.
enough.
Come on, Zero. How tall are you?
4'3".
No way! No. You're a little taller than my 4-year-old. Well, quite a bit taller, but
I have a little Napoleon
4
complex.
4'3" and everything. I just don't. I'm 6 foot. So if you're 4'3", 2 feet taller than you, I just kick you. I can probably step on you. How much do you weigh? Since we're gonna go with this, how much do you weigh?
350.
Yeah, I'll roll you down the street.
Stand against me and you will fall.
I mean, you don't quite weigh twice what I do, but you're close. Look, I'm 6
I'm actually
foot tall.
5'10".
Okay, how much do you weigh?
150... 158?
So you're on the thin side.
Yeah.
you're a little dude. That's what Real is saying. You're a little guy.
Hey, no,
Helios,
look,
come and see me.
I'm 6 foot tall. I weigh 193 as of this morning. I've eaten since then. I probably weigh 195 right now. Maybe
Come on, the
197.
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I'm flexible. I can take the back of my foot and touch the back of my head. I mean, to be honest in that thing, I can probably put.
Not
both
sure how
my-
that's gonna help.
It means I can kick the ceiling, an 8-foot ceiling, if I jump up and kick it and land on my feet.
They actually changed the continual collapse. That's pretty awesome. That is
I
pretty
mean, I
awesome.
don't know if I could beat Batman, but I could definitely give him a run for his money.
I don't know about that. Cap.
50-year-old.
Cap. Hanging around Zero way too long. Cap. Alright, gentlemen, I'll be back. I'm retire a little bit.
Hey, so zero. Hey, zero. Hey, Nemo, do you need a Promethean lockbox?
My weapons have no effect on this thing.
You could use a few more. So why don't you open them?
Help me!
You have 100,000 what?
No, that's more than 100,000. That's like 1 trillion.
Oh, I didn't count all the zeros, but what are we talking about here?
Promethean lockboxes.
That's how many excuses Nemo has.
So he's trying to catch up with you then.
He's trying. He's getting close. He finally got 500. I have 515. So he's getting there.
Hey, you know, I watched this deal. I thought it was interesting. Our news people talked about it a few years back that these guys came up with a new number. And I got to thinking, just add another zero. Or add a few more zeros. I mean,
Zero strike should be a number.
yeah, zero.
Like after.
You know, like -0. I mean, it's in the name. Come on.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
The zero strike have a life. No, it's zero.
Zero strike has a
How many girlfriends does zero strike have? Zero. How much damage does zero strike? Zero.
You bum.
I'm a bum.
Yep.
My wife doesn't think so.
Well, she must be blind.
No.
You're a bum. Are you even a man?
More man than you.
Oh boy. Alright. I need to get back to work.
Yeah, hey, get back to work. So Nemo, how's the wife and kids doing?
I've gotten an exclusive update from Cyborg that these are called Paradox Demons, and they usually attack realities that have been twisted by paradoxes. What does that imply about our existence? Existing? I'll keep searching for Queen Diana has been airdropping all sorts of mythical beasts against her enemies. Flames give their targets.
You there, Nemo?
Yes.
Hey, how's the wife and kids?
What once started as an inspirational alliance between Atlanteans and Amazons.
The wife is sick, and the kids are just being kids.
How small are they?
We have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your kid's about to turn 5, and we're what? I think we were like what 6 months behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for saving us from the paradoxes.
They grow up too fast, don't you think?
Preservation-focused
Yeah.
solution.
My little girl's gonna be 2 this month, 21st.
All right.
Thank you for trying. We'll try again and again. That's all any of us can ever do.
So, in layman's terms, your wife had a summer then, both pregnancies.
Yeah, you can say that. Half a summer, cause my kid was born in June, so it was still hot that summer. Horrible summer
Wonderful to see you.
here in California.
Ares has a small stash of source wall fragments here that we will take back from you.
I know it's interesting of how beautiful that Los Angeles and Hollywood, and yet most of their water is brought down to them. But I mean, I guess it's also funny that Washington D.C. is basically a swamp.
Yeah, we need some water over here.
Yeah, I think I'd have moved Washington D.C. as the founding fathers. I'd have probably made it New York. No, I probably wouldn't have made it New York. I probably would have went a little further west of the coast.
Hmm?
No, I wouldn't want Washington D.C. to be a swamp. Hey, did you hear that guy that stole Nancy Pelosi's name tag, turned himself in?
No.
Yeah, they aired it on the news, not realizing the cameras in the building, and so I guess the guy turned himself in. The question is, do you think, say I somebody vandalized my car, which I actually had somebody do that. They didn't turn themselves in.
Of course not.
But if it's put on the news and then they turn themselves in, do you think they should be lenient?
No.
I am dead.
Mm-mm.
Do you think they should impeach Donald Trump? Or do you think the fact that we're just
I mean, how much time he has left in office? That's gonna take time.
And do you think there should be court proceedings once he's out?
I mean, I don't know, man. He did.
I mean,
It's not like he made people do what they did. I mean, he just. It's
Well,
not like he
that's
put
true,
it's
but-
not like he put a gun in their head and said,
well,
"You're gonna go
let's
do
use
this."
let's use an example. Manson. He never killed anybody.
No.
I mean, he might have told him to kill somebody, but again, you're grown. Can you make your own decision?
Yeah.
I mean, but using what you were saying, see, I wrestled with this because I've got friends that are Trump supporters. I still are. And my argument is, let's pretend for a minute. I don't know if you heard my conversation with Helios. Let's pretend
no.
for a minute that the election was stolen. That Donald Trump's right. That he didn't lose. If that's true, there's so many avenues you could go with this. That there's a group of people that's behind the whole political system, which in my viewpoint means your vote means nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. All this, oh, you need to vote, blah, blah, blah. Well, not really. Not really. Your vote means nothing, because if that's the case, I mean, I'm like, why in the world, if all this stuff is fake and Donald Trump is true, why did his own party not fight for him? Why didn't Mitch McConnell fight for it?
They realized what kind of person he was.
So yeah, I don't know if you can do much more. To him. But what if he does? I mean, his last tweet on a fake account had to do with starting his own version of Twitter, or his version of social media.
He can. He has the money.
My thing is, I'd start getting a little nervous about that. Maybe he's trying to rally people.
Oh. Yeah, he's probably just trying to get his supporters. Cause he knows he has supporters. Maybe what he did was just a test to see who's with him. who's going to go.
70 million people voted for him.
Oh,
Even if 1% of that group is as bad as the people we have, that's what, 700,000 people? I'd be a little nervous. 700,000 people, even without weapons, can do a lot of damage. So I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Even if they do something, his supporters are gonna be there. You don't know what they're gonna be able, or what they're capable of doing.
This is Luther's inner sanctum. If there's any clear evidence about his true faith, it'll be here.
That was 2 days ago.
This doesn't look good for Luther. Who's his next of kin?
Here you go. You like exercising?
A little. I'm not a fan of it, but
Can you stretch?
yeah.
Can you do the splits?
No.
Would you want to?
Nope.
Good answer.
I mean, I don't know.
That's a truthful.
Hidden teleporter. Judging by the abundance of mace body spray.
Do you know what it does?
The teleporter's on cooldown.
No. Pretty sure it's bad.
Wait, they're in trouble. Take
No,
that
it's a good
teleporter
thing.
as soon as you
Oh, it is.
It helps you to be more flexible.
Tuesday. I'll get the birds of prey to figure out that.
Have you ever seen somebody take their foot,
Word of warning. I'm working with
take it,
Sergeant
and
Quinn.
put it around the back of their head
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
from a seated position?
Earned a chance to
You'd be able to do that.
No. Oh, fuck.
Hey, look, I'm 50 years old and I can do it.
Oh, really? That's cool.
It feels really good.
I mean, maybe I don't see it now because I'm 30, but later on, you're gonna need to be able to be flexible because your bones and your muscles and your joints start to stiff up unless you're not like working out, and then it's gonna be like.
Trust me, in my old age, and the wife helped me with this. The hardest ones to do are the side splits, because if you go straight out and everything, you can't, because eventually your bones start to. You can do the where you put the feet in front. Those are probably the easiest. You ever do the squats? Because there's a stretch you can do that puts you in that. So you take one of your feet and you go into the squat position, and the other leg goes out to stretch. And you switch it around. But I'm probably gonna log out. I want to check out this Star Wars what's it called? Squadrons.
Oh, the game?
You see that?
The one where you fly with their spaceships?
Yeah, you're on the VR with that one.
Oh.
So you can either be the Republic group, you know, just after it's surrounded around the what's it called? Oh, what's it called? After they destroyed the Death Star, there were still remnants of the Empire. So you can choose to be the good guys or the bad guys. I'll tell you, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that Helios was saying that somebody said you can get that new ring, that you can buy it.
What ring?
On
the new event? The speed one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can buy that.
Oh no, not the speed one. The Legion ring.
Oh, you can buy it now? I don't know.
No,
I haven't.
Somebody said you could, but we looked on the marketplace. That's where he thought they were saying it was at.
No, I think it's still a drop. They just want you to play a game. Keep on playing the game.
Statue lacks a weapon and shield. Should be placed on the empty pedestal. But which relic?
Oops. could it be? I think it's this one. Oh man.
These Greek symbols are the key. Choose wisely.
Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. You bored me too much, that's why I was yawning. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I thought you were Zero for a second there.
Oh, what happened to Zero?
I think he went to a group or something. He had to work, so I think he.
Oh yeah, he's still
he
working.
abandoned us. He doesn't like us.
Mm-hmm.
What we should do is get a marshmallow stick and hit him. Just remember, when you're doing that to him, though, and he's asking why, just answer because I can. That's all he needs to know. Just because I can.
Because you can.
Queen Diana, you cannot claim to help as you act against us. Explain yourself.
Atlantis is a threat that boiled over in my world. I cannot allow it to boil over here.
I will not allow an attack on innocent Atlanteans.
I knew you would think it wise to interfere, but it is too late. I have sent ahead my personal guard, and you will not get past me.
Hey, you know a good thing to remember when your kids are teenagers?
Hmm.
I don't have to clean up their shit anymore.
Well, I try
or
to.
the poop.
I try to teach him that. My little one makes a mess, and I just tell him he has to clean it. And he does. He doesn't like it, but he does.
Our worst day was 63 changes.
63?
63. One of the kids did 3 extra bathrooms that day. And you know, when you hear that number, it's like, oh my God, that's so much. So on the low end, as I understand this, it's 8 to 12 diapers a day.
Damn.
So 8 times 3 would be 24. On the higher end, 12 diapers would be 36. So again, we did a lot more than that, but when you break it down per kid, it was what, 21 diapers each kid? Now, of course, like I said, the boys did 20 My daughter did 23.
A day?
I was like, you poor girl. And you know what got me? How'd you... I mean, we dumped them in a metal trash barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Just one day's diapers that day. I'm like, where did it all come? I'm like, you don't weigh this much. One of our favorite bunny YouTubers is what's her name? The channel's called Lynn and the Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
A girl named Lorelei bought a bunny that's now like 6 years old, and so I got when we started going down the road with this, I must have just started when she just started doing the videos, and so she got matter of fact, she named it Lennon thinking it was a boy, and then found out, no, you got a girl bunny.
I'd hoped to give the council this last resort.
Oh man, bunnies.
Tragic that I must use it to escape my own sister.
Yeah, we got Flemish giant bunnies.
She dares pretend her selfishness.
Big, gigantic monster bunnies. Like the bunnies we have are big, probably bigger than your 2-year-old. A matter of fact, they might easily weigh more than your 2-year-old.
Oh yeah. Animals weigh more. They feel heavier. They have more muscle, I think. It's very strong.
What's that?
Strong animals.
Weak neck muscles though. Harness. Well, we do that with all our animals. We do not do collars. You ever see somebody walking their dog and they got the collar and the dog or puppy's trying to walk too fast, it starts choking?
Oh yeah, you don't put them in the collar. You put them on their chest.
Yeah, the harness helps you do that, where the collars don't.
Silent creatures attack.
Come on, Crypto, get your food.
Fate brought you and your source fragments to me. The seas will surge once more with Poseidon's might.
You're all wet, Poseidon. What's the story? Is Dad blaming the water?
We obey my every whim. Rise, waters of the abyss.
There won't be enough, Poseidon.
Jesus. Oh no.
Form up, water soldiers. Waters of the abyss.
Those rings of water will blow up fuse.
Hey, you ever go into the really old content?
How old?
Say like tier 1?
Not really.
I do, and there's sometimes I wonder if I've turned into the villain because I abuse these people pretty bad now.
Arise, my soldiers of the sea. Kratos, take the fragments. Hades and Zeus will rise.
They failed the master.
I must find another way to keep up with others.
Stay away from those stuff you come up with. Oceans, earthquakes, horses, your chops.
Sweet child, have you not wondered why the source fragments fall upon such god-touched locations? The sphere of the gods, our source of power, is crumbling, and the mortal world will follow.
Nothing crumbles on my watch. I'm Wonder Woman, and we've got a whole council.
Alright. Took longer than I thought. Ooh, I got a new Genesis seed. Oh man.
We'll sort this out.
27
You'll
million.
see.
Fuck. Alright. Alright, I gotta go.
Alright.
Time's over. I have to wake up my little girl. She's taking her nap.
Alright.
Alright man, see ya.